Alright, stage 1. Freeze the crystals. Place dots on the crystals, making sure not to throw all 3 of your imp's dots onto just one crystal. Make sure you freeze and kill the crystals. I cannot stress this enough. Don't let the crystals through, they will fuck your shit up. You'll need to make sure your dots will be back up for the next stage, so try not to use them on the golems just before you win each stage. Stage 2 is the same thing, just with another golem to screw you around. Just make sure your dots will be up again for the next floor's mini-boss. Mini-boss time. Throw freezes at the big guy till he's frozen. This should hopefully only take 1 turn. Now throw dots at him till it's about 8 stacks, because you'll do enough damage from basic hits to do the other 20% of his health. Now you can either ignore the other golems or basic hit them with just a light fairy for a chance at a stun. Don't throw all your freezes onto the other golems, as you will need them straight away next stage. Stage 4 is probably the hardest part about this, as everything is stronger and the crystals seem to resist freezes more. It's the same thing as stage 2 though, freeze and dot the crystals. And I'm serious about saying this, they will fuck your shit up if you let them attack once. They will attack all 5 of your guys and probably half shot your imps, and then the golems can just wipe you out. If even one imp dies, you can't do the boss. Also, at the end of this, you have to make sure your dots will be up for the boss, and you have to make sure your invincibility will be up from the light fairy, otherwise you cannot do it. Now the boss fight is the most simple part. If you've reached here and you've got everything up, throw some dots, hope you get 10 stacks. You get 10 stacks, you go invincible, you watch it die, and there you go, you get a 6-star rune. So I'm just going to simply fly through my stats and runes here of my imps. Feel free to pause at any time, just if you want to check out an individual rune. Otherwise I'll continue talking after this. Now there are alternatives to having a different skill leader than this. So this is probably the best one that I have, plus 30% accuracy, that's just perfect for what I need. Otherwise you can use either the water Amazon, the wind Amazon, or a low elemental if you can't even get the Amazons. The water Amazon will give 22% increased accuracy for all allies, which is only 8 less than what I use, very similar. The wind Amazon increases the crit rate of allies by 13%. So that's also pretty good if you have that lying around. This piece of shit that comes along all the time increases the crit rate of allies by 10%. That's very useful if you can't get the Amazons. Otherwise, the general idea is to just farm up imps, feed imps to your water imps, and make sure your violent stab and ice ball have max level 5, so the cooltime turn is reduced by 1. This just makes each stage a lot easier with lower cooltime. As for your light fairy and skill leader, they don't have to be that strong, they just have to survive enough, so pretty much 5-starring them will give them enough health. Basic runes, as you saw before, so that's about it. Yes, one of my imps here has speed in slot 2, I just haven't got a better rune at the moment for it. You do not need speed. Some people will suggest speed, crit rate, accuracy. There's really no need for speed, you can go speed or damage or whatever. So if you're still watching and wondering why I go blade focus, it's because I have an accuracy skill leader of 30%, so I don't need the extra accuracy. Whereas if you get a crit rate skill leader, you might need blade focus. So it's literally up to you. As long as your crit rate and accuracy are almost at 100% each, you should be perfectly fine. Blade runes can be easily farmed here on hell difficulty, and your focus sets can be easily farmed here on hell difficulty. If you're wondering about B9, B9 is actually a lot easier than B10 because of the type advantage of water imps. And if you're wondering about B8, honestly, I would just use the same tactic, but maybe use a crystal revive once just to get past it, because B8 with water imps is not advisable to farm because of the type disadvantage. So just get past it once, then you'll never have to do it again, and just sit on B9 or B10. I usually sit on B9, but for this video I just did B10 because everyone wants to know how to do the hardest one. Bye.